second pack he opens up is a just a regular Cooper Flag autograph card. And so he's like, okay, I'm feeling good. I'm happy, all this stuff. We're just thinking, okay, we're going to get one Cooper Flag autograph card and we're happy, with the case. Well, fifth pack left in the entire case. Now this is 12 boxes that we're opening up at night. Fifth pack left in the entire case. He's opening it up and he goes and he sees something and he's like, hmm. And then he's right next to his wife, and they're like chit-chatting like they're in middle school. And I go and I'm like, you don't have anything. Stop it. Never thinking that he has this card. And I'm like, you don't have anything. Just stop it. And then he goes over, and then he looks over at me. He says, I don't know. He says, but what is that? And I go over, I said, give me that card. I got to put it in a plastic right now before we can look at it. I'm not, I'm sure that a lot of people, they pull this and it's a once in a lifetime card, to pull for anybody, yet alone for a Duke fan, to pull this specific card. But, I'm sure there's a lot of people who get a type of card like that and they're like, okay, I'm going to take the money. I'm going to take the money and all that. So they're just looking for, the highest bid. And again, like I said, I'm right now just enjoying having the card. Yeah, of course, it's sitting in a vault and all that stuff, safely away, but I'm just enjoying having the card right now. And I'm enjoying to see what PSA actually grades it as. And then from there, I'll make a decision whether I keep the card or whether I decide to, either sell it or do it through an auction. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing about it, because I mean, I've been a fan of Duke since Johnny Dawkins in the '86 team. And so I was a lifer, my brother, my family's all Duke people, Duke fans. And I was a season ticket holder the year we won the national championship in 2010 and then 2015. And then so I've been a part of the whole journey, and to be able to pull really the ultimate Duke college basketball card is pretty incredible. Because when it comes to one of ones, really the market sets the price. You don't know how much the card's really worth.
Right.
And then what happened was Golden Auctions sold a variation of it from from the McDonald's set, which is like a cheaper set than the Bowman Chrome University. That one was a one of one superfractor, but that one was a perfect PSA 10 of 10. And that one sold for a record $86,000. And to sit there and see that one sell for $86,000 and know that there is no card better than this one out there, makes me feel real good about where this is.
Yeah.
They right now, it's in that 150 ballpark.
Mhm.
Now, if I think a lot of people don't want me to grade it. They want to buy it before it's graded. Because if it turns out to be a PSA 10, it's going to be worth more money, more than that. I think that I could probably see 200 on it, if it did, gemmed out. But again, it's been interesting because you get the people who think that you don't know what you're doing. They think that somebody just luckily got a card, and you get some of these low ball offers. I think the first offer I got was like $15,000, and I go over, I said thanks but no thanks, and then the person's like, okay, well, what about 25? I said, I don't think you're getting the point, type